Hello, all you cartooned car fans. So I found this one online. I think it's a pretty old one. It says number 82 of 365, so it'll be interesting to learn what year they actually made a model for every day of the year. Number 1 of 5 of this tuned series from whatever year it might be. So let's see. Just curious if it says anything on the back. Oh, it says 2017. Okay. So that's interesting. Alright, let's see. So we have a Lamborghini Countach. For me, it's one of the first supercars that left an impression in my mind. I used to have a poster of one on my closet door or my wall as a kid. So this model here obviously is tuned quite a bit. This is a huge wheel, and this front wheel is really around standard Hot Wheels size. So the paint here is a nice metallic blue. It's a bit flaky, but it doesn't bother me. I mean, it's a cartoon car. It's interesting, the top view of this. The front half, right around there, doesn't look too off from a regular Lamborghini. But then things start to get a little bit long for some reason, and this wing is so different. It is inspired by a regular Countach, but obviously dramatically altered. But really, the side is quite interesting. We do have the aqueduct there in the side door. The air splitter coming off the fender flares looks alright. A lot of molded in detail of these vents and lights and stuff like that, but no paint. I might have to add some myself. But on the roof and the wing, we have these double stripes going all the way back, so that's pretty nice. And then also the Lambo crest is actually raised a little bit, and it's nicely done for Hot Wheels. There's a molded in wiper blade. Oh, well, this is interesting. The vent strakes here, they actually are a different color. So I'm going to guess this is the interior piece, which looks like one of these silver metallic plastics. You know, you can see some metallic flake in there. And then it's got a smoked canopy, so you can kind of see the metallic plastic of the interior there. This side, no different from the other side. I like the little, white lower half here, which is part of the base. The base is plastic. And then it should probably say 2016 or something on this. Whoa, no, never mind. 2004, so this is a really old casting. And then it tells you what the car is, who made it, where it was made, all that stuff. So that's nice. Decent detail there. Just four giant exhausts sticking out. Unfortunately, no depressions in the middle. Taillights are nicely done, though. You can have paint added pretty easily because the surrounding area is recessed. So maybe a little paint pen or paintbrush will add some lights to that. And because the thing is so cartoon, the wing struts, although they're quite thick, standard Hot Wheels thickness, they don't look too bad because you have the illusion of this giant wing up here. Proportionally, they don't look too bad, right? Because it's just a massive wing. Alright, well, I think I'm going to print some wheels because although these kind of look kind of like Lambo wheels, for me, when I think about that poster of my red Countach poster, it had the 5-hole revolver style wheels. So I think I'm going to try those, but I'm obviously going to have to stagger them quite a bit. So I'm going to have to clip these off, measure these, and then come up with something else. Alright, so hold on a second. And here we are with some really giant wheels. I actually made them oversized than the original Hot Wheels to try to fill in the wheel wells more. In this rear one, this is actually 16 millimeters across. It was actually scraping the plastic here, so I had to shave some of that off. The front one is a little bit plus sized, but it fits fine. So I also added a lot of black paint here because it was just weird to have it all white. And in fact, I guess I missed some. I also added paint to the taillights. The little side vent, those vents are black now, and then the front vents and the little silver for those lights up front there. Oh, and the wiper blade as well. So it's an interesting type of tuning. I'm not sure if it's my thing, though, to be honest with you. First, let's compare to a couple of the Lambos in regular 64 scale, and you'll also see some cartoons I pulled up here, some caricatures. I think this is really cool. That's alright. And it looks like muscle machines. It's very similar, kind of, in the tuning style, in the way they tuned it. But I don't know if this casting is out yet. It might be coming out this year. Alright, let's take a look at a bunch of realistic ones from Kyosho. So this first one is just this LP500 Countach underneath here. It's by Kyosho, but it's a Walter Wolf one. So it's rare. It has a brown interior and a lot of extra printing that you don't usually see. The main thing is you usually don't see brown colored interiors on Kyoshos. But this one is riveted together, so, you know, oh no, it is screwed together, my bad. Well, anyways, I didn't repaint this interior. It came this way. I bought it locally. I don't know if the person that did own this before painted that, or if this is the way it came from Kyosho. Do not know. If you know, please leave a comment. Alright, so another one here. Now this one is press fit together. This just says LP5000S. I don't really know what the difference is between a 500 and a 5000S. But, casting looks pretty much very similar. Again, they could be identical. Okay, so this next one is by CM's Models. CM's. I don't think that trunk opens, or does it? Maybe it does. I reviewed this a while ago, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think this does open. Interesting. I don't even know if I noticed that in my review. It's pretty lame though. Look how shallow it is. That's why I don't like openings. And then you got this ugly thing here. No. These don't open, but I think they sell some with the headlights in the up position. Anyways, different type of wheels. And the last one I'm going to pull up has a different type of rear wing. It's just a straight across wing. This is by Kyosho again. This is a 500R. This is a one-off that a Japanese person made. There's a YouTube video on this car if you want to search that out. Alright, so you can just see how big that Hot Wheels is. It's definitely tuned out, you know, proportionately. But let me get a couple of actual cartoon cars that I like, the different Chorokyu styling. Truthfully, I don't like this one so much. This is a free coffee promo from Wanda Coffee. I had to buy it though, of course. And this is tuned in a really weird way. It looks like a doorstop, even more so than the real car, like how angled the front end is. Here's another Wanda, but it's an updated one, and it's so much better that I'll actually put those like that. It came with the proper like Lambo revolver wheels. It has much more printing on the rear end, and just the way it's tuned out, I think it's a lot cooler. And then probably the most, I guess the best cartooned Countach is by Chorokyu Zero. Here we go. And that just has a lot of extra details, and again, more realistic wheels. And yeah, these three are all pullback toys. They have little wind-up motors, and so you can pull them back and they take off. You know what? This one might actually be the best, because the Chorokyu has a coin holder in the back to do wheelies, but this has fantastic printing all around, and the wheels might actually be more detailed. Yeah, interesting. There's slightly more printing detail on the Chorokyu, but considering this was free and this is extremely expensive, I would have to say you might want to get the Wanda. You can get it for a lot less. And you don't see the ugly spring motor through that window so much. Let me give you a top view. So you'll see that Hot Wheels it's just a different type of tuning, which is interesting. I just don't think it's my favorite style of tuning. You know, it's just not extreme enough. I like these two more because they just look more ridiculous. Okay, well, let's let this guy spin on its own. Alright, well, it's an interesting one. You know, I didn't pay much for this thing. I may have paid $3 for this thing, so it's no big deal. It's not the best, but it's definitely unique. I don't know who originally designed this over there at Mattel. Interesting styling, and very interesting. It's just not for me, as I mentioned, for the third time. Okay, well, anyways, maybe I'll try some other tuned ones. Who knows? It seems like they have different stylists there. I think my favorite one would be Ryu Asada, but unfortunately he passed away last year, so I don't know when his castings are going to stop. You know, I'm not sure how far ahead his work was, but they're still releasing his models, and it's been probably half a year to a year since his passing. Again, really unfortunate. But hopefully someone else will pick up the reins and do more Chorokyu style tuned vehicles, which is what Ryu was all about. His style seems very tall and short, very much like Chorokyu's. Maybe it's because he's Japanese. What's Japanese? I don't know. Okay, well, thanks for watching this again. It's a long video, sorry. And I'll catch you the next time around. Next time I tune it out. Bye.